Chapter 10a Buddy in the Neighborhood, Special Interests, and the Monetary are first warning. All characters in this book are fictional. All claims, regardless of topic, are just that, claims. Some are rooted in empirical facts, while others are pure imagination. My aim is to balance vision and reality, fiction and fact, in such a way that the audience can recognize themselves and continue playing with the multitude of ideas and inventions. The book has no ambition of preaching any overarching goal, but instead questions accepted truths. In that way, in a Socratic manner, the rest is left to the audience. Now they're having a good conversation, Mimir in red and Ole Asbjørn in blue. Suddenly we're inside the Norwegian media landscape, right after the Labour Party, AP, the Social Democratic Party of our country, formed the first purely Labour government in 25 years. It sounds familiar. What sounds familiar? Well, the idea of Norway with a Labour government. We've had a long, arduous, but solid grassroots worker tradition in this country. People have entered professions, agriculture, fishing, service jobs, etc. very simply and unreflectively. This is something everyone immediately feels from early childhood. We take on tasks that are clearly needed. Potato picking together, community work in the housing cooperative, and so on. This is not unique to Norway. It happens everywhere. Then came a clearer awareness of class differences, and Marxist thinking took hold of parts of the population. As previously described, market liberalism has been unparalleled because of its connection to evolution. But market liberalism refined or generated capitalism. Capitalism in its pure form is short-term pleasure in extreme form, followed by decay and destruction. Therefore the proletariat entered the stage, rightfully so. This was important as a counterforce to the capitalists, the landowners, the feudalists, the bosses, those who had seized power, often through family dynasties, inherited rights, or by seeking out power centers where money was the focus, banking, business, etc. What was important and correct, looking back over history, was the workers' uprising. Today we benefit from that tremendous effort. Walter used to say that if the entire nation became communists, the capitalists would find loopholes and continue as before. They would do well under an authoritarian communist regime. Now the conversation shifted in another direction. Are we heading towards an autocratic, undemocratic form of government in this world, where democracies are declining while autocracies, theocracies, and dictatorships are on the rise? The fat guy from the doctor's office had no opinion about this. He waddled further down the pier towards the Joker convenience store on the corner of Kongsveien and Stullgata. He rumbled into the shop, went straight to the meat counter, put some Gilda sausages directly into his basket, grabbed some potato flatbreads, but nothing else. Quite satisfied, he got in line at the cash register. His turn. Yes. And then? The fat guy had neither a bank card nor cash. Now what? The cashier put the items under the counter and asked the fat guy to leave the store. On his way home he reflected on the situation he had just been in. A first idea concerning capitalism. He went home to his cheap laptop. He did at least have a computer and an internet connection in his messy dwelling. He went straight to the word capitalism, to gain some knowledge about what this phenomenon was. Capitalism, from Latin, *capitalis, derived from caput, head, is. In a capitalist system it is individual persons, either alone or together with others, who own, operate, and trade real estate, labor power, and capital. Okay, so that's how it was. But the fat guy didn't have a penny to his name. He had no money. Erna Solberg, in all her fullness, nagged about participation in working life as the only way out of poverty. Yes, easy for her to say, With her steady salary from the state and on top of that an eager stock speculator back in the boys' room, she sailed along in all her weight. Into one government office after another, adored by party colleagues, with a devilishly condescending smile on her lips. She sits still in the boat, thinking it's the best course, but bang! She crashed on a reef. A bit puzzled, she lifted her backside to inspect the wreck. Sure enough, the Conservative Party had imploded. Other parties took the lead. Walter sat in the kitchen talking with his mother. Mother Ulrich, a beautiful woman in her 60s, always understanding and loving towards her son. A bit on the side, perhaps a bit too probing. But Walter had a sort of moral compass, altruistic, subjective, ethically competent, and it had generally led him in the right direction. It was worse with the idiots he had as buddies in the neighborhood. The railing was the worst. He knocked on the door often.